So you may want to take out about 27 of those people, right? So I can just go here. I can go here and take some of this out. Is it telling me how many? Yeah, you can see here at the very top right here, right next to right here, how many is selected. You can take out 24 if you want. 24 of the corporate owned properties, right? Got this one, narrowing down. All right, so you could do that if you want. If I were you, I wouldn't overthink it. Let's do a quick math. How much is 27 additional properties going to cost you to put out there, right? Let's do that math really quickly. 27 multiplied by 0.48 cents. It's going to cost you additional $13. Okay, so the amount of I'm looking at how much the things I'm spending my time on at the very macro level. The time I'm looking to deselect this and be sorting, over analyzing, that's not worth $13 for me. That's $13 that's been spent to actually go out there and work for me. Those are some of the things you want to pay attention to as a business owner. What kind of activities have you been spending your time on that's actually not benefiting you? Me spending time on deselecting all of this and being in a square, and then because of $13 that's actually an investment, it's not worth it. Okay, it's not worth it. That's precisely the point I am making here. All right, so let's go back here. So we're still talking about, so once those people call you, if they call your phone number, well, I was going to show you the other side of it, right? Before we get into stage 3, if anybody calls you, that's a lead. You're now in stage 3. Stage 3 is an output of your activities on stage 1 and stage 2. Everything after now is outputs. Okay, and if you haven't figured out how to consistently get at least 3 leads calling you in any given week, meaning somebody called you or somebody responded yes positively to your offer, right? Or your offer of would you entertain an offer, just to say yes. If you're not generating 3 leads per week, we shouldn't be talking about 4 and 5, because we could get to that later easily, right? That's extremely easy. Okay, but again, those are the stages right there. Let's go back to stage 2, I guess. Yeah, stage 2. All right, let's see here. Let me close this out. Let's go back to our search page. All right, so we're back here. Let me take out this banner really quickly. We're back here now. All right, so we sending out this. Okay, if you go back to property, this is how you initiate contact. You go under properties and you go to the list you saved, because you saved it, right? If I click on it, right, if I select all, instead of deselecting, like I said, don't do that. Just make it estimates. 93, 127, patata, something around 100. Be consistent every week. That's all that matters, right? When you click new campaign, you click skip tracing, right? It's gonna, what skip tracing is let's read this together. This skip tracing feature is the same service used by law firms, private investigators, and other related agents to locate people nationwide, and now it's available to you. Remember, you're sending this to them. We're not going to stop there. We're actually going to try to reach out to them by text messages and a phone call. Okay, you should have luxury of time to make a few phone calls, okay, in any given week. If you don't, that's fine. You still have postcards working for you. Okay, you get it out there. Well, if you have, my job is to get you to close your next deal, your first or your next deal. Okay, if you don't have flow of deals coming in, that's my job here. Okay, so the first thing is you got to keep it simple. Okay, consistency, keep it simple, super simple, stupid. Consistency, manage your resources. 10 cents per record is going to go pull phone number and email addresses, so you can actually send emails as well. Okay, all right. And there's some other additional automated stuff you can do. If you sign up for the free trial of the software, let me know. I'll get you into some more training on that. Okay. Literally training that people pay $15,000 for. Okay. Use this feature to help find landlines. Okay. We know that most people don't pick up landlines, so we're not worried about that. But mobile telephone numbers, yes, we do want that. Email addresses, yes, right? A lot of these emails, about 50% of them will be bad old emails that will bounce back, but that's okay. Again, it's only 100. You can literally use Gmail, right? But there are also automated ways to work this out, okay, in a way that takes less of your time and apply the utmost maximized leverage to the process. Once you've appended your list, you can then use the marketing features in this application to send emails. So you can actually send emails using the platform itself. So you don't have to use Gmail alone. Obviously, you want to use everything at your disposal to send an offer to purchase the property to this 127 people, all right, or property owners, right? So emails, leave voicemail messages on your prospect. Okay, so they actually have, I think they have voicemails features too, that you can send voicemail directly to the phone numbers. They have all of that here. Okay, your prospect, all of that. See, it's a simple business, okay, but it becomes difficult if you're trying to skip stages. You're trying to master stage 2 before stage 1. Let's start with stage 1. It's just simply access to the software. I've covered enough here today in terms of learning how to pull the data, but also learning how to analyze the data, right? And then stage 2, right? Stage 2, contact. I just showed you that. Skip tracing, which is finding all of the contact information of these people. As you see there, 10 cents. Because how much 10 cents for 127 people? Oh. So I'm guessing that's another 13 bucks. You pull all of these records and you just get to work. And you just reach out, a phone call. That's it. Keep it simple, right? All right, so let's see here. Yeah, so 10 cents. That's it right there. Contact. So stage 3 is now leads are coming in. Phone calls. People are leaving messages for you. They say, yes, I would like to talk to you about a property at blah, blah, blah. And you say, hey, how do I remember which property? You don't have to remember. You ask them. You confirm every time they call you. You say, yeah, I reach out to a few people. What's your property address? If they're not willing to answer that, they're not motivated. There are people you shouldn't work with anyway. It's a good, easy way for you to filter out non-motivated sellers. So make sure you're not worried too much about a bunch of nonsense. Okay. Contract. You draw up a contract. Draw up a contract. If you need access to contract, just let me see. I think there's a way. If you don't have a contract, yeah, you could text contract to me at 732-517-7532. We'll get you one for free. How's that? Okay. So that's that right there. And then deals.